And welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sarah, and on this channel we do all kinds of stuff, lots of homesteading stuff, furniture flips and things of that sort. And today's video, I'm gonna show you and take you along with cleaning out my garage. Now, we have right here an attached garage on the house, and that's where I've been filming the furniture flips because it's a pretty clean garage because we just park our cars there mostly. This garage is about the equivalent of a two-car garage, but it just has a single car garage door, is where everything else ends up landing. Now, when we bought the house, we had just moved back from overseas. We had sold everything when we went. So we had like nothing. We had hodgepodge furniture, maybe the kids had a couple bikes, and I maybe had a garden shovel. And it was like, that's all we have. What am I gonna do with a second garage? Like, this is crazy. Sad to say that we have filled it, and it is full of gardening tools, our bigger lawnmower because I caught the last one on fire, and stuff that I have collected. So today I'm gonna take you along with cleaning it out. Let's go look inside. And there it is, our mess. It's kind of organized mess. Gardening stuff, random stuff, bikes, lawnmower, wood stuff, random stuff. But today we're going to get this cleaned out and organized. All right, let's get to work.
As you watch, keep an eye out for something unique that we pull out of the garage. We don't make a big deal about it, but it's something interesting that I will show you at the end of the video. Don't skip ahead. Watch the whole thing and see what we found. As I'm editing this video, I can't help but keep seeing how our lives, our internal, emotional, mental state is a mess. Life happens, stuff happens, and we collect junk inside of us, and it can be messy to navigate through and hard to find the truth that we are, should be believing. And as much as therapies and counselors and stuff are helpful, ultimately the only one that can really root out the gunk and the junk in our lives is God. And when we've surrendered our lives to Him and believe in what Jesus did, and let Him come in and get the junk out. And it can be messy. It can look like this process where you just have piles of junk outside the garage. But in the end, when the Lord comes in, He just cleans us out and He heals the hurts and He transforms us into what our greater potential is for what He's created us for. And I just keep seeing that as I watch these clips of clean out, that the Lord is the only one who can clean us out. And I hope that you have let Him do work in you to get your insides beautiful and what it can be when He is involved in our lives.
All right, we got everything out of the garage. We just got to clean it out. But we tried to do things in piles. So gardening stuff, scrap wood stuff, animal stuff, kids' toys. I don't know what to do with that. This is all stuff that goes to the road, and bikes and machines. And I need a break. That is calling my name. You're not freaky looking at all. It's protecting his lungs.
All right, it showed up twice, kind of 3 times by now, and you're not going to see it again till the end. Did you spot it? Did you find this special treasure that we found in our garage? This pile that I put out to the road was gone in no time. This is one benefit to living on a slightly busier road. People take your junk, and some of this stuff is metal, and I know someone can make use of it, and people fix up bikes all the time. So I'm glad that these things will get use or scrap or something and not just go to the landfill, hopefully. Once everything's cleaned, it is a little bit of a challenge to then figure out, okay, what do we need access to? Where do things need to go that's easy to get to? How can we put this back so that we can keep it clean and keep using it? You know, and when we pull stuff out, we'll be able to put it back where it belongs and things like that. And it's a little bit of a challenge, and it took us a few tries to figure out how to set things up and what order to put things in, where to put the lawnmower so it's out of the way, but yet we can easily pull it in and out and things like that. Because before it was sitting like right in the middle. So if you wanted to get stuff out from the back, you kind of had to pull the lawnmower out. And so hopefully here on the side, it's going to be out of the way enough that we can get access to everything else in the garage and yet still get it in and out without running over anything. But it's a puzzle, but I like a good challenge, so it's not too bad to do this.
We're so close. Just putting the last few things in, which is good. Getting dark, getting to be dinner time. Alright guys, the yard is cleaned, and look at the garage. Dude, I didn't know we actually had that much space. We did end up putting a lot of things up in the attic that I don't use very often, like there's camping stuff and fencing that I only need in the spring, and stuff for making maple syrup. So look at that, the kitties and the animals food area, gardening space, which that should be a video right there of just getting that organized, but at least it's all nicely packed. All of our motor stuff, bikes, wheels. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, feels so good. Now I can move my furniture flip stuff in here, and we can get our second vehicle back in our front garage in time for frost. Oh my goodness. It's dark out. It's late. We enjoyed that pool. Well, thanks for watching. And if you're not already, please subscribe. Hit that like button if you like to see transformation videos like this. And I will catch you in the next video. Have a good night.
Alright, this is it. Did you catch it in the video? We pulled it out of the attic when my husband was cleaning stuff up there and getting things put up there that we don't need that often. Do you know what it is? I had to look at it for a minute, and once we took the lid off, I understood what it was. Do you know what it is? It's an old school shop vac, and it's got the name of our city on it. And my husband plugged it in, and he said there were tons of sparks inside. So it's not safe, but it does work. But this is quite the little collector thing that's going to go to a friend of mine who's going to make great use of it. So here's our treasure. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.